on that Ward of Ilor. So he loses half of his life. 22 damage, so he's got 12 left over. Ward of Ilor getting tagged again with poison. And immobilization. So, I'm not sure what he's going to do with that. Oh, he's just going to move Aspect of Death over some more. And move Zulos up. Kind of a weird mobilization. He's contesting with the Fade Wisp. Morrigan attacking Charger Knight twice. Accepting that her death is near, I guess. So, Fade Wisp cast that font, and Rekiz is up on fonts right now, but I still think he's going to lose, just because of what Ryvirath has out on the board. And so he stuns the Fade Wisp with Ward of Ilor. That thing just will not die. Both of the wards are still alive, which is pretty impressive. Ooh, Horrific Aura on the Charger Knight. So, and of course it's a Horrific Aura 2. So his Charger Knight is actually frightened for his next turn as well, because he's frightened 3. That's an important distinction to be made if you're a new player. That's the difference between Horrific Aura 1 and Horrific Aura 2. Horrific Aura 1, which we will see on the Aspect of Death here, only gives frightened for 1 turn. So basically he can't be attacked except by Fearless Champions for 1 turn. But Horrific Aura 2 gives frightened 3, which means that it's in effect for 3 turns. So watch out if you see a Horrific Aura champion. If it's 1 or 2, and plan accordingly. Just a little tip. Of course, it's something that most veteran players know by heart now. They know which champions have it, which ones don't. The Unfamiliar dooming the Zulos, so now Zulos has short-lived 2. I guess that's just insurance in case Ryvirath can't kill it in time. There's the Sirkin. Rekiz got a lot of Nora to be slamming down these high Nora champions. I guess he's not using... Well, he mobilized last turn, but I was going to say I guess he's not really casting that many spells, but he is. So Zulos taking out the Unfamiliar. Unfamiliar is dead. Now what I do whenever my champion gets short-lived, I just like, bang it into stuff. Just like, hey, you're gonna, you wasted an ability, short-living me. Now, oh, okay, so he transfigures with the Avatar. That's an interesting move. And he's got an Unholy Tomb out. It's interesting because Rekiz can totally, contest his font, and then he won't be able to deploy anymore. Plus, he takes minus 20 Nora per turn from the Transfigure. So, and that Fade Wisp is dead, obviously. So, I'm not sure I agree with that Transfigure. Half the time when these people transfigure, I have no idea why. Okay, so stun on the Zulos. Man, those stuns are just saving his butt. Sacrificing the ward. Probably to deploy something else up there. I don't know. And then is he going to contest with Dwarven King? I don't know. So Charger Knight. He's still frightened, so he can't attack Morrigan. And Fade Wisp lives by 1 HP. Ryvirath has some decisions to make. What's he going to deploy up here? Is he going to contest? How's he going to make sure that his champions down here live? Because because they have to in order for him to win. Okay, Fire Blast. He uses a Fire Blast on the Fade Wisp. He didn't want to, but he kind of had to. So get the globe, man. Get it. You want the globe. You want it. And he moves in Dwarven King to contest, and he deploys a Magnus. So he made all three of those decisions that I listed, and they're good ones. So I agree with all of them. So what's Rekiz going to do? Good question. I think well, I mean, what can he do? He's got basically 2 champions that he can fool around with, and then the Avatar. If I were him, I would move the Avatar up this way and just win this side of the battle before you try to do anything down here, because he's not going to get there in time to help. Well, okay, well, go for it. He can't Corrupt Blast the Charger Knight, which is why I said just, you know, hang back. But so Sirkin attacks Magnus for 7 damage, and now he's going to mobilize. Okay. Well, mobilizing makes sense. He's probably going to Corrupt Blast Charger Knight for the death. So this is good for Rekiz. Now he has a font to actually do stuff with. It does exactly 13 damage. Nice, but even if it didn't, even if it was like 11, it would have died because it gives disease too. So now Rekiz temporarily has a font, but of course Ward of Ilor is going to run in there and, you know, get in there. So what was that? So Dwarven King can't Warcry off of Zulos because of the impeding water. Unless he casts Macadamize or something, which he could do and just smash that Zulos. But he would also need something to keep that font contested. Ward looks like he's going to sit back for a second. Figure out that situation. Dwarven King prepping to attack Sirkin. We could probably expect some sort of sapping beam or hammer strike. I don't know. And there's another Dwarven King, so drops 100 Nora on that for Divine Favor, healing everything for 12. He's attacking Sirkin. There. Magnus going in for a hit. Ooh, 24 damage on Zulos, so he's got 12 HP left. Kill it, Riv. Kill it with whatever Nora you have left. Just a Fire Blast will do. Okay, it looks like Zulos is going to live, which could be bad, because he can move back and Mind Wipe Aura to pacify both of these, or he can Death Touch on Magnus and do some sort of turn to kill it. And interesting. So Ward contesting the font, and Rekiz moves in to contest that font with his Avatar. And he does use a Death Touch and then an Essence Drain. I did not expect that. And I guess he's going to kill it with Sirkin. Yeah, so Magnus is actually dead. He just poured 50 Nora into ensuring that with Essence Drain. Zulos gets the globe. This is interesting. I picked Ryvirath to win, but I don't know. I mean, I still believe in him, but it's going to be tough. Demoralizing Descant on Ward. So he's only got 10 damage. Can Rekiz contest? If he moves his Zulos one more and puts down a relic, he can successfully contest that font. so that Ryvirath doesn't deploy anything up there. He moves Morgan all the way back. Smart move. Yeah. Oh, okay, instead he moves Zulos right next to the font. And Dwarven King all by himself. Dwarven Kings all by themselves aren't that crazy because, you know, nobody's there to benefit from their war cry. What's out? A Pan-tier Lurker. So I'm guessing the Pan-tier Lurker is up here. Morgan taking a hit from Ward of Ilor. Dwarven King moving back. So Ryvirath's just kind of collecting his marbles right now. He's a marble collector in his spare time. I didn't know if you guys knew that. Bad joke. Terrible joke. Oh my god. What's going on in guild chat? Jib's losing against somebody. Oh, he's talking about Snow Charger Cavalry. Oh, what just happened? I missed something. Okay, so he attacked Sirkin twice with Dwarven King. Oh god, what just happened? Zulos reveals Pan-tier Lurker by trying to get into the font. Battle Hymn from Morrigan, so gains 2 AP, all friendly champions. And Zulos actually mind wipe auras the Pan-tier so that he can go in. Because when something's pacified, that means that it has mobility, or that means that it can engage. It can engage or attack or use abilities. So when you pacify something, you can just move around it like that instead of engaging with it every time you go next to it. Dwarven King is mind shanked. Sirkin continuing to siphon off of enemy champions. And what's Rekiz going to do with that avatar? He abandons this font and actually goes in to kill the ward because he needs a font to deploy new champions, I guess. So Ryvirath totally has that font. And he's got so Ryvirath is the only player right now between the two who has a font. The other three are just contested. Dwarven King trying to make something happen, attacking Sirkin once. And then Retribution to kill Sirkin. Of course he did the war cry for AP for the Pan-tier Lurker. The Pan-tier Lurker like moved over here and then gained 3 AP from Warcry. Or moved there, I guess would be better. And then got both the globes. So now the Pan-tier Lurker is in this font. And Zulos is probably about to die from short-lived. That's what I'm guessing. And if he does, he won't be able to kill that war banner. And Ryvirath will basically have this entire north side of the field. So now it looks like Ryvirath's going to win. Yeah, there's the Borghast. The Borghast aura is going to kill Morrigan. And now Avatar is trapped. So Ryvirath wins with that move, basically. And Zulos, not dead. Has an opportunity to kill the war banner and capture a font for himself. But he has to use like a chain lightning or something because he can't get 2 attacks off. Desecration, dude. You run Desecration, right? Everyone runs Desecration. So, Zaramal, the Avatar, kills Ward of Ilor. There's 2 tasty globes. Ryvirath's turn. Okay, so I guess